Today I'm embarking on my very first cruise adventure. Over the next 3 days, I'll give you a front row seat to my life on water. From soaking in breathtaking ocean views to savoring mouth-watering fine dining, I'll be sharing the perfect blend of thrills and relaxation, even winning some cash in the process. Join me aboard Norwegian's Plus Class ship for an unforgettable journey as we voyage through the Caribbean.
Welcome to Miami, where I'm about to embark on my first ever cruise on the Norwegian Joy. Needless to say, I'm beyond excited. Without any further ado, let's get going.
Check-in process was pretty simple. I'd first drop off my luggage, and unless I have a Haven luxury class stateroom, I'll be in a line along with everyone else. Here they'll ask for your cruise ticket, passport, and a credit card. After all that essentials, I was given a boarding card and a key card, which will act as a credit card on board. Here in the waiting area, I got my first glimpse of the ship.
There you are.
Norwegian Joy is a breakaway plus class ship, one of 4 largest ships they sail, measuring 1,094 feet, or about 3 football fields. I hope to get a good photo opportunity, but that'll have to wait till day 2 as I was already so close and the ship was so massive. Soon enough, it was time to board, and I'm now officially on board my first cruise ship. It has a total of 20 decks, and I am currently on deck 7. I'll need to head to deck 12 on the port side to find my room. As I boarded, I was advised to go up a deck which happened to be my assembly station.
Thank you very much. I'm done. Okay, thank you.
The assembly station, or muster station, is where passengers would gather around in case of an emergency. Many cruise ships do not carry any vests in the stateroom, and it is vital that you and I make it to the assembly station in case of an emergency. Now, let's go see my room. Surely walking into a stateroom felt different than walking into a hotel room, knowing this room will offer some of never seen in my life moments in the upcoming days.
Welcome, fellow travelers. I hope you are just as excited as I am to be in my new home for next 3 nights and 4 days.
Shall we start a room tour of my new home? As you've seen, it comes with a balcony for 2. By the entrance is a keycard slot that works as a master light control. These buttons can be used to request a room makeup, which I thought was clever. Here, the restroom has the light control outside. Siblings will definitely have fun playing with that. And to my surprise, the restroom was actually quite spacious. I was expecting to be, like this, but yeah. The thermostat and a long mirror, a queen-size bed that is far more than sufficient for myself. The space between the bed and the closet felt quite narrow, though the space inside was more than ample, along with some 20 coat hangers and a laundry bag. By the wall is an ordinary TV, but below the TV you'll see a booklet you don't want to overlook if you are a fan of breakfast in bed. Rest were nothing out of the ordinary. Mirror and outlets below. We bought a working hairdryer and a fridge filled with water. For a fee, of course. The sofa here has extra luggage space as well as bedding, which can provide extra accommodation.
This 3 nights journey comes in with the price tag of $475 for 1, $950 for 2. There's no penalty for sailing solo, which is a huge benefit Norwegian offers.
Of course, the free at sea, unlimited open bar, and a special dining package brought my total to $551.
Huh? Yeah, you only have to prepay the tips. I still think that's a great deal for all-inclusive 3 nights stay. Of course, we'll see how much prize fees I end up incurring. But for now, let's see what this floating megacity has to offer.
While searching for some light snack, I stumbled upon the waterfront, an industry-first quarter-mile oceanfront promenade on deck 8. Eventually, I found the local bar and grill, ship's only 24/7 venue where various events can be watched throughout the cruise. I settled for some chicken noodle soup and fish and chips, which was well fried, generous, and delicious. More than enough for a light fare. I heard there's music on deck 16, so I came to take a peek. And there were so many people already having fun. Everyone in the water was probably a seasoned cruiser because at this point we are not only still in Miami, but my luggage hasn't even been delivered yet. It's here now, so let's get ready for the real deal.
Norwegian, besides the pricing, there's this thing called Studio Lounge where only solo travelers who book solo fares are allowed in.
My cruise experience as a solo sailor will revolve.
On this ship, we don't have this studio lounge, you know?
So, yeah, I don't want to be on this ship anymore. Turns out, only some ships have them. I'm in furious panic as my journey was supposed to revolve around solo cruisers' perks, amenities, and experience. Oh! I retreated back to my room and see that we have just started moving. And so it began.
I'm not happy, but I'm feeling a lot better. Sure, this is an experience as a solo cruiser, but at the same time, this is my first cruise, right? So I guess this is a first-timer's mistake to show you. And yeah, looking behind the city and the water, it's calmed me down and I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah.
And it only gets better. Embarkation also meant that specialty restaurants are now open. Here at Cagney's Steakhouse, I had the whole outside space all to myself, where the premium view came in included with my food. Rosemary garlic bread was soft and chewy. The crab cake had a great amount of crab densely prepared and was very delicious. Though not my usual go-to, lobster bisque was decent. The filet mignon, which I asked to be cooked medium rare, was tender, juicy, and spot on perfect. With two sides, a sauce, and beautifully prepared, delicious OMG cheesecake, all this came out to be a whopping $109, thankfully included with the specialty dining package. Though the sun has set, it has started. The ship was just lighting up. Slots and other money at stake machines lit up, while surprisingly the poolside got very quiet. As passengers attended to the night's various entertainment. Since I can't upload music here, let's go back to... She's good. 50-50 chance of 1,000. Deal or no deal?
Who says deal? Who says no deal? Now, the question to you is, deal or no deal?
Ay, indeed. Now it's my turn to make some money. I noticed this stack of 20 was just hanging on the edge, but little did I know it would take me 30 minutes of a push to get even close. I mean, look at those coins defying gravity and just hanging in there. Many bonus games later where I just played safe. I finally won a bunch of $1 bills wrapped inside a 20?
It's a 20 and 2-1.
I'm complaining.
Neighbors around me weren't happy either. Well, they fooled me today, but I have a bunch of coins and 2 more nights left. We'll see who wins. And with that, we sailed into the night. Rise and shine.
Welcome to day 2. I've been hearing bangs and booms, and I think we are at first destination.
Open sesame and boom! Here's partially obstructed view of Nassau. About 200 miles from Miami, this Bahamian island with crystal clear, dreamy blue water attracts numerous cruise ships every single day. There's the Symphony of the Seas from the Royal Caribbean. Let's get the day started, shall we? On the way to breakfast, I found out why everyone was just sitting around the pool yesterday. 6:10. I'm here at the Garden Cafe, a massive buffet with freshly squeezed juice, made to order, chef-made custom omelette. Oh, I missed that. And entries are serve yourself style, which help the crowd move relatively quickly. I sat down near the forward of the ship overlooking a lounge. My food was stellar, with ham and extra cheese omelette being the highlight. The experience was overall satisfactory till I discovered some sanitation issues. Well, why don't I get some steps in and do a proper deck tour? I'm currently walking the jogging track on deck 17, which overlooks the main pool area and also serves as a great 360 vantage point to look around. Complimentary 50s inspired American diner is located here as well. It also leads to various activities like the speedway cart, the ocean loops, and aqua racer water slide, which looks quite scary. Let's check it out later. At the very back is Spice H2O, adults only area that is much less crowded, while fully equipped with a bar, tables, loungers, a big screen, and a giant hot tub. Taking the hidden passage up to the highest deck, I found the ship's mini golf. As the ship's highest point open to all guests, you can find an interesting fish and sneak peek of your blue destination. The Vibe Beach Club, located at the bow of the ship, is also a great vantage point, but that requires upcharge in hundreds. A sizable fitness center is also available where you might be able to exercise with out-of-the-world views when not docked next to a ship. On deck 16, you'll find an arcade, adult-free teen lounge, and the ship's spa, boasting NCL's famous thermal suite. Those who wish to disembark start to do so. The pools and slides start running, though the scary one is under repairs. Phew. Moving down, here at the end of the abyss, or the hallway, is an observation lounge. As one of the most forward locations on the ship, you will get to enjoy unparalleled views in spacious loungers through large panoramic floor-to-ceiling windows. This is also where you'll find one of two Starbucks on the ship, where the cheapest item on the whole ship is sold. But the lounge comes with complimentary snacks, so feel free to grab those. Note that starboard side has much nicer space compared to the hallway of abyss we just saw. Past all the stateroom decks, let's go see the ship's heart, the atrium. Climbing down the staircase and below the chandelier, you'll find the social, a place to dance, laugh, and socialize, and teppanyaki right across, Japanese hibachi specialty restaurant for charge. There are 2 bars and 2 complimentary dining rooms, the Savor and Taste. Walking towards the bow, we can window shop at an art gallery, and at the end is a big screen, guest services, and shore excursion desk. Lastly, vital to survival venue, Starbucks. Moving up to deck 7, here's the main theater and the familiar local bar and grill. This is where you'll also find your dreams and illusions. I'll be coming back real soon. Past another bar is the ship's main complimentary restaurant, the Manhattan Room. I'll be stopping by later today. And lastly, deck 8 is the place to visit after you win big on deck 7. But it's not all just luxury shopping. The photo gallery might come in handy if I were to lose my camera. Let's hope that doesn't happen though. The 8th also has places to socialize, drink, and eat, though most of venues here apply extra charges. Alright, now I'm heading over to deck 4, today's gangway, which leads to the land.
I'm trying to take a photo of the ship, but it's just so gigantic. I just can't get it in the frame. Yeah, my goodness.
Let me just tell you that even if you are not interested in any shore excursion or that specific port of call, this kind of photo opportunity alone is worth the time off the ship. As a first-time sailor, I figure I'll check out Cruise Line's sponsored tour to get a feeling. Though very beautiful, I quickly realized why this walking tour of Nassau was not the most popular excursion. Combined with hills, the heat, and historic yet steep steps, it was something. Tour does come with a great view of some fancy and important buildings like our embassy, and their parliament, and their parking lot. If you're gonna do an excursion if you're gonna do an outdoor excursion, make sure it is before 1 o'clock. Yeah. And so it was time. Thought this was a very interesting moment, unique to cruising compared to other methods of travel. As one left, so did another. Soon enough, it was our turn to leave behind the crystal clear, dreamy blue water island for another. However, moments after departure, I witnessed something stunning, something I've never seen or even imagined. Just as I was thinking, why is that ship coming so close? I witnessed people sticking out their heads and oh my goodness, what is happening? No way he's jumping off the ship to board, right? Oh, thank God. It still gives me chills every time I watch. Later, I learned that this is a maritime pilot and this is a relatively common occurrence, but nevertheless, oof. Out onto the ocean and it's time for dinner. I'm here at the Manhattan room, which gives a great sail-away view of water. Here, they also have a selection of Cagney's specialty entrees for a modest upcharge. Their regular fare with some bread, clam chowder, and New York strip is great too, though I was quite unlucky with the cut, as the silver skin ran across and around the meat, making it quite an effort to eat. It still was a decent dinner, topped off with sweet chocolate mousse. For tonight's entertainment, there was a movie playing at the pool. Oh god, it's a horror movie. So I retreated to the theater where Norwegian's highest guest-rated show, Elements, was playing. No videos allowed, so here are some press releases. Well into the night, it was glowing. Literally, this is Norwegian's glow party, where adults, parents, little kiddos, and grandmas and grandpas on their walkers all come together to have fun and enjoy some music. Of course, then there's me. All the partying and gambling got me hungry, so with some cheeseburger before bed, I concluded the day there. Rise and shine, day 3. Today's view was very different compared to yesterday's. We are here by a remote island called Great Stirrup Cay, a private island owned by Norwegian Cruise Line for its cruise passengers. Here, the water was just so blue that it just didn't make sense. Is it real? We'll find out soon, but we can't explore on an empty stomach, right? As tenderboats were getting ready, I had my warm white toast, ham and cheese omelette with corned beef hash and potatoes. Food was very delicious, but as you might be able to hear, this is not the place for a peaceful breakfast. This time, going for an after-meal walk, I came to a very iconic sight. There in the distance was none other than the Icon of the Seas, the largest cruise ship on Earth, or water. Transferred by a tender boat, I have set foot on Great Stirrup Cay Island. Surely a must-visit destination if you are a fan of clear open water. I mean, take a look. You can even spot a fish by the shallow side. Or just gaze out to the blue however you see fit. On the sand, on a lounger. I mean, isn't this a sight? I continue to enjoy the water day in the hot tub and the sun deck. Very unfortunately, the aqua racer was still no-go. I mean, really. The other one seemed peaceful enough. It was a bit more thrilling than I thought, but nothing crazy or dangerous. It was a fun day. With excitement behind, I stopped by the observation lounge to enjoy some snacks and relax over the peaceful, dreamy blue water. Soon enough, time for dinner. The buffet's theme menu today was Asian food. From fried rice to tom yum soup and teriyaki to barbecue, they had a wide selection. It was a very spicy but delicious fare. Some of them were outstanding, like this Korean barbecue beef, while some were just okay. They still do have regular menus like cheese and deli, pizza, and hamburgers as well. Our final sail has just begun. I thought about going for a drive, but they seemed pretty slow for $15 a head, so watching the sunset was a good substitution. I'm here for some raffle and bingo. Here at the raffle,
3.
and at the bingo, I just clapped a lot. I also wanted a scratcher, which was 1 for 5, buy 4, get 1 free. Went to the desk and
Can I just have one? They're like, oh, you know, if you buy 4, you get 1 free. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to test out my log. I just need 1. Are you sure it's better to buy 4? You should buy 4.
this goes on back and forth 4 times with the rep saying, quote, why would you want to buy just 1 when we are giving you free money? Eventually he tells me I'll have to go somewhere else if I'm buying only 1. Gosh, what a waste of time. Not at all feeling happy, I decide to get back at NCL. And what better way of getting back is there other than winning their money, right? So how much did I win? And how much did I spend? Was it enough to buy out the last day duty-free sale of these watches and luxury wallets and bags? Let's check the statement. I can happily say in total I won $103. Woohoo! But in reality it cost me $70 and almost 4 hours of labor. I'm also embarrassed to admit that I spent $20 on this stupid key machine. Add on the arcade, water, coffee, bingo, and gambling, I spent $175 minus $103 the winning. So the fare, free stuff, onboard spend, and automatic daily tips brought my total to $684. And overnight, I was back in sun-rising Miami. And with a happy, satisfied face, I took a step off the ship and was back on land. Goodbye, Norwegian Joy. It was a pleasure, and I'll see you again.